This is episode number 44 of Two Grown-Ups and a Mouse, and in today's episode we will be talking about the Disney Parks Designer Collection being released starting May 24th, 2019 and releasing through 2020.
Everything Disney in and out of the house. Two grown-ups and a mouse.
Hi there, I'm AJ.
I'm Andrew.
And you are listening to, or watching, or listening to and watching, Two Grown-Ups and a Mouse.
The podcast.
No, the Three Peas in a Pod cast.
3 Ps in a podcast?
3 Peas in a pod.
There's only 2 of us.
There's 3 Peas here.
Those aren't real peas.
Andrew likes his new equipment. We
Eh,
have a new setup. If
do?
you've watched us before, we look a little different, little the same. We just set it up differently. You spoke, we listened, and now you can actually see us.
yeah. Head on.
That Peas in a Podcast was not mine. I read that online somewhere, so credit to whoever said it, because when they said it, it was like, that's funny. We
Yeah.
have them.
What?
So anyway,
All right.
thank you for subscribing. Thank you for listening. If you're new, welcome. Hopefully you like it. And let's talk about what we're going to talk about.
All right. What are we going to talk about?
Disney Parks Designer Collection. Because, well, you know, I think it's ears, but they don't call it the Disney Parks Designer Collection of ears, do they? It's the Disney Parks Designer Collection.
Well, this one says the limited release designer mouse ears coming to Disney Parks and Shop Disney.
Right. Well, this is why I don't know if it's limited to ears.
Right, because the next statement is basically, have you heard about the all-new Disney Parks Designer Collection? So it may end up growing bigger and bigger.
The first set of ears that is being released will be May 24th, 2019. It is from Harvey's, or you can find them at shopharveys.com. You can find them at Shop Harvey's on Instagram and Facebook. And it is owned by Dana and Melanie Harvey, a couple out in California. There is a store in California. They do release events. Not all of their products are Disney, but a lot of them are. And when they do Disney, they're very, very popular.
Right.
So their ears are being released on May 24th, and they are an Americana design. I believe they're kind of gray with some red, white, and blue Mickey and Minnie in a bow. Mm-hmm. And along with the ears that are coming out on May 24th, I know because I collect Harvey's purses, along with my Dooney purses, along with my Coach purses, along with my Loungefly purses, and whatever other Daniel Nicole purses, all my Disney purses, my designer Disney purses.
Right. Purses.
I collect purses. No, yeah, but they're all Disney. Mm-hmm. They're not,
That is true.
I have, I could count on this hand how many purses I've purchased in the last 7 years that
Aren't Disney.
Yeah, I don't buy them because they're all Disney. So I digress. On May 24th, when the Shop Harveys or, the Harvey's ears are coming out, they are doing a bag release, which will include, and I'm sure I'm forgetting something, so I apologize, but they call it a medium streamlined tote. It's yay wide, yay high. It's a shoulder bag, or you can wear it crossbody.
It's about 18 inches wide, about 18 inches tall is what you described.
Sure.
So for those of you that are not watching, you can...
I forgot. We're a podcast. Yeah, they don't know what this wide is?
Yeah.
And this high?
It's exactly how long a piece of string is.
Mm-hmm.
I keep hitting the wrong one. That's the one I wanted.
You need your cheat sheet filled out.
I should.
Yes, it's called a medium streamlined tote. And it is double-sided. On one side, it's going to be Mickey. On the other side, it's going to be Minnie. They also are coming out with a backpack. It can be worn as a backpack, or it can be worn as a crossbody bag. It looks just like a Mickey face. They did release one similar to it for Mickey's 90th, which was, what was that, November 19th? 2018 was Mickey's 90th. So around the 90th, Harvey's came out with a Mickey Sorcerer, Mickey's 90th line, and they came out with the Disney backpack. This one, however, looks very similar, but it's blue because it's the Americana collection.
Right.
I also read that they are coming out with, I'm not sure if it's a convertible clutch or a different one, but a crossbody bag.
Right.
So a small bag, as opposed to having one that's 18 by 18. I'm holding up my hands again for anybody not watching.
I once caught a fish this big.
Where's the bum ching? That's not bum ching. Anyway, now I forgot what I was saying. It's smaller.
It's smaller than
it's smaller than what my
medium
hands
one.
were showing before to the people that are just listening because, we're a podcast and some people listen to podcasts
It's
and not watch podcasts.
crazy concepts.
Wow. So anyway, the whole point of all that diatribe is that these might not just be ears, when they release the ears.
Right.
I strongly suspect. How about that? That's probably a good way to put it.
I would assume, just given the nature of, because we just bought a bunch of the Harvey Star Wars stuff, and there was T-shirts and keychains and men's wallets and a woman's wallet and
yeah, but that's
bags.
Harvey's.
Right.
This is a collaboration that Disney put together and went to a whole bunch of designers and said, we want you to design something for us because we want to come out with this new designer collection.
Right.
What I put it more parallel to, and we've talked about this before in previous episodes, they did the Purple Potion line and the Millennial Pink line, where they came out with I think the ears might have been first, because that all started with like the rose gold ears that were very popular.
Right.
So, and I have a pair. I mean, I'm not judging. I have,
Of course.
but they didn't just come out with the rose gold ears. After they came out with the rose gold ears, they came out with a Loungefly backpack, a Loungefly wallet, a Spirit jersey, which are very popular nowadays.
Right.
And they came out with rose gold desserts, right? Then they ended up doing the same thing for the Purple Potion line. They came out with the Purple Potion ears, a Loungefly backpack, a Loungefly wallet, a Spirit jersey, a whole slew of different desserts. I mean, we had a whole episode dedicated just to the Purple Potion release because they had all those purple desserts.
Right. We talked about all the decadent desserts.
Right. So that's what I'm thinking this is going to be similar to. It's not just going to be here's the next pair of ears that are releasing. They're going to say, here's the ears and look at this other stuff that you can get. And not only that.
Well, it might go by designer too, because some of them may do more, some might do less.
Right. Because Harvey's happen to be bag makers.
Right.
They make wallets, they make bags. They do sell a couple pins, they do sell a couple shirts along with a lot of the releases, but that's not their specialty. Their specialty is bags and wallets.
Right.
The Americana, which Disney pretty much does an Americana line every year anyway, something with the 4th of, Memorial Day and the 4th of July and all of this, you want to see red, white, and blue during this time frame. They did just come out with a whole bunch of new red, white, and blue merchandise because someone in one of the Facebook groups I'm in posted pictures of the merchandise available, shirts and hats and you name it, they have all this different stuff. So like I said, I have a feeling that each one of these is going to be more than just an item, or maybe not each one of them. Maybe some of them will be more than just an item because the next release or one of the next releases, the only one that there was a set date on is the one coming right around the corner, the one May 24th, which of course is Memorial Day weekend.
Right.
And actually Melanie and Dana Harvey will be at Walt Disney World signing. So that's, something that Andrew has to look forward to when I drag him there because we'll be there Memorial Day weekend. I'm smiling from ear to ear. No, that should have been a wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, I should have labeled all these.
Andrew's going to have so much fun when I drag him to the release. Actually, we'll be there the second day of the release because I believe May 24th is Friday.
Right.
So we'll drive up to be there for Saturday. Yeah, they're doing a whole release event where they can get things signed. But so that has a specific date. But the next group of them are summer 2019. And I'm reading this from the Disney Parks blog, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're in the order of that they will be released.
Right.
They could all be released on the same day. They could be released on different days throughout the summer. I will find out as we progress, we'll find out what exactly it's going to be.
Right.
So there are 6 of them coming out over the summer. Betsy Johnson has designer ears coming out. And I did see a picture of those. Those are polka dot and pink fluff, right? Black and white polka dots with pink, what do you call that? Like what bows or feathers, like the boas are made out of?
Well, yeah, feathers. I mean,
were they feathers?
Boa feathers.
That's what they look like. The ears look like, the Mickey ears and then the pink stuff going around them.
Right.
Alex and Ani, who is known for jewelry. So they have a couple pictures on the blog, but they don't necessarily say this is this one and this is that one and this is that one. So it's hard to say. But Alex and Ani, they're the ones that make the bangle bracelets that sell for $30 to $60, give or take.
Right.
They're someone said they're made out of recycled metal. I never really looked at the packaging too much to verify if that was the case or not, or maybe some of them are. I'm not sure, but they're coming out with a line of Mickey ears. Noah Fine Art is coming out also in the summer of 2019. Now Noah did he do when they had the Festival of the Masters? Did he design one of their posters?
I think he's done a few because he's one of their premier. Well, I don't know if that's the right terminology, but he's one of the premier.
Wait, Noah Kaminsky. Some of them were popular.
Right. There's a group of them that always end up doing a lot of those because they do end up doing the live demonstrations. They do the posters. They do those types of things. So
right. And you've heard us talk about the Festival of the Arts, which they had the third one this past January, February.
Right.
So they, 2 years ago, they did the first one. Last year was their second. This, of course, was the third Festival of the Arts. It seems to be more popular. More people know about it. But previous to that, and we also talked about this at Disney Springs when it was still Downtown Disney, they had the Festival of the Masters, and they basically would have an artwork designed for the Festival of the Masters.
Right.
And we have, we never bought the original art of that, but we have lithographs from, I think, 2 of those that they,
2 or 3 of them we have.
I'm looking to see if it's on the wall behind us, but behind us are hand-painted cells.
Yeah, those are the cells.
I think there might be one in our bedroom.
We used to have them over there, but they are
Big.
Yeah, we took them down because we got there's a stamp collection over there. There's a D23 Expo photo, so
Right.
I think we just moved them somewhere.
Right, but I'm saying so each year that
Right.
we went, they had, an artist would design something for the Festival of the Masters, and
Well, yeah, it was the pre-matted lithographs because in a couple of the years they stopped doing those and just made the posters.
right,
So we stopped because we didn't want to have to mat and frame a poster. That got to be a little much. So
no, well, we don't. We're limited on wall space because we have a lot of artwork.
oh, yeah,
What you guys can see behind us. Anybody that's watching, our whole house is kind of like this. We like art.
there's a bit of Disney art around. Yes.
There's a bit more than a bit of Disney art.
Yeah.
But we digress. Noah, artist. He's coming. He's designed a pair of ears.
Sure.
Kim Irvine. Do you know who that is? Because I'm not sure.
No idea.
We have no clue. The next one we know.
Sorry, Kim.
Her Universe. Ashley Eckstein.
We know her.
Voice of Asaka. It's not Ashaka. It's Ashoka.
Well, somebody hasn't watched that TV series, so
Have you?
I have.
Oh.
So, haha.
But it's Osaka. Am I pronouncing it right?
I don't remember. It was a while ago.
She's married to David, is his first name? David Eckstein? Baseball player or retired baseball player?
David Universe? What?
No.
Oh.
Eckstein. She's great. She loves the fangirls. You know, she loves designing for women and children and men also, you know, but with her influence, it's been a lot easier to find cosplay and Disney bounding and just fun stuff to wear, you know, that's geared at females, you know, as opposed to,
Right.
you know, if you're into science fiction, Star Wars, whatever, you know, it used to be more difficult if you were a female to find this stuff. So
Well, you were basically, especially the casual stuff, right? If you just wanted a Star Wars t-shirt, you were buying a men's t-shirt. If you wanted Star Trek or Doctor Who or whatever else, there was very, very few. You know, forget about trying to find a dress or anything like that. So, and she's one of the people that really, I don't know if she was the only one, but she is definitely one of the biggest and one of the first for sure.
right. And I like women's cut shirts. I mean, the t-shirt I'm wearing now, again, if you're watching, you can see it. The neckline on women's shirts are a little bit different and it just makes it look a little more feminine.
Right.
So it is really nice, the collections that she has. And Shag, who you own something, Shag, believe it or not.
Okay.
Your Harvey's wallet, the orange wallet, that's
Right.
the artist. So I don't even know how to describe it, but suffice it to say Shag is an artist. He has a very distinctive style.
Right.
So there are going to be ears coming out by Shag, and I wouldn't be surprised if he designed the Tiki Room ones.
Oh, that's possible.
Because if you look at the style of Mickey on the Tiki Room, it's kind of Shaggy style. So that's summer of 2019. Then in fall of 2019, Jared Maruyama, Jared, I apologize, I am butchering your name. Maruyama, I think is how you might pronounce it. Yeah. We met him at Epcot.
Right.
He was at the Festival of the Arts.
Yep.
Because we love our artists. And I bought a Giclée canvas, a small one.
Yeah.
Only because we're limited on space. So I didn't want something really big.
Right.
He is known for that hipster Mickey look, which is the art that I bought was a hipster Mickey. So his ears are those right there. Yep. His ears are a full Mickey ear hat as opposed to the Mickey ear headband.
Well, a lot of these are like the
Tiki Room that there's a couple pictures. It's a combination. It's some of them are Mickey ear headbands and some of them are Mickey ear hats.
Sure.
So his is going to be the hipster Mickey ears. Heidi Klum, who most everybody knows who Heidi Klum is, you know, used to model, she did America's Top Model, didn't she? She did America's Got Talent. Too. No, she's not on that anymore. She has a different show.
No, I mean, she's still a model.
Right. Yes, I'm sure she does some modeling, but, you know, she does a little bit of everything.
Right.
Her ears are very bedazzled looking, a lot of rhinestones. And they said that the price range was $50 to $600. My guess is her ears are the ones that are going to be $600 based on what I saw. So if you look up Heidi Klum Mickey ears and you see the really rhinestone ears, you'll see why I say that.
Right. Because the ones that, even in the ones in this picture are very, very elaborate.
Yeah, there's a lot of rhinestone work on there.
And it'll be blingy and shiny. So
Then the Blondes, who I'm not familiar with, that's also fall of 2019, along with Loungefly. Loungefly is another maker of bags and wallets. Now, I do have a couple Loungefly pieces. For me, I pretty much exclusively use my Loungefly pieces when I'm Disney bounding. They're not, and that's just my preference. There are a lot of people that use Loungefly every day and they love them and they think they're great, and that's fine. For my style, they tend to be very Disney bounding, a lot of them, where they look great. You know, like I got the cutest Timothy Q Mouse purse, which I think is a Loungefly purse. I know that my orange bird face purse is a Loungefly purse. So a lot of their bags are great for Disney bounding, but when it comes to everyday use, it's a little bit kitschy. Is that the word? Kitsch? right? Kichi.
Sure.
So, so it'll be interesting to see what the Loungefly ears look like. Coach, again, fall of 2019, and they have released pictures of those. They're a brown leather with like flowers. So those also, if I had to take a guess, will be on the pricier side.
Right. Sure.
They're leather.
Yeah.
They're Coach. They're leather. I mean, what, $300? Between 150 and 300, somewhere in that range, probably.
I mean, even if it's not, it wouldn't surprise me. Just from what we've seen. I mean, some of the Coach stuff gets. Sometimes it's not as bad as you would think, and then sometimes, like those stupid little leather. I shouldn't say stupid little, but I mean those little leather figurines are obscenely priced. I mean,
oh yeah, and that was at the outlet.
It's 4 or 5 inches tall. And it's like $80. It's like, what?
No, it was more than that.
Was it? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, they can be on the pricey side.
Right.
So those are all the ones for fall of 2019. Then April of 2020 is Joe Road. Not sure who that is. Not sure what the ears are going to look like for that one. And the rest of these...
Oh, that's disappointing.
What?
Joe Road.
Do you know who he is?
I do.
Who?
I'm going to say one word and you're going to get it right away. Earring.
Oh, I know who Joe Road is. He's a Disney Imagineer.
That's correct.
If you ever watch there's a special on Expedition Everest.
Well,
he's been in that one. So if you look for a special for Disney, look up Disney Imagineering Expedition Everest. He has this huge feathered dangle earring.
Well, he has many earrings because that's just who he is.
He's eccentric.
But he did Expedition Everest. He did Pandora. He's one of the lead Imagineers on a lot of the new attractions that come out. So he's probably done a bunch of stuff in the new Star Wars land as well. So
yeah, if you saw a picture of him, you'd be like, oh,
yeah, you'll know right away.
Yeah, it's a really big earring.
He has many of them, so that's Joe Road, right? And in the off chance that he's listening, Joe, fix the Yeti.
Haha. That's
what everybody's doing when they hear that it's getting fixed. Actually, I think they might fix it the next time they shut it down and do a little refurb. So let's hope.
Yeah, we have no idea. That's wishful thinking over there.
Well,
Vera Wang. A lot of people know Vera Wang for her style, bridal dresses. So we've seen, I didn't see a picture of the ears, but it was concept art. They showed a picture of it, and it looks like it's going to have a veil. So it's going to be very bride-like. Right. Those will even if they're, and that's another one that could be pricey.
Yeah.
I mean, but people spend thousands upon thousands of dollars for their wedding dresses, so I would not be surprised if those went rather quickly.
Oh, sure.
So,
sure.
Cupcakes and Cashmere. Not familiar with that brand. Have you heard of them?
Nope.
That one I haven't heard of. Kevin Rafferty. Don't know who that is. Mm-hmm. Carly Kloss. And John Coulter.
It is not on my list.
John someone.
John Coulter, yeah.
Yeah. So those are the April of 2020. Joe Road, Vera Wang, Cupcakes and Cashmere, Kevin Rafferty, Carly Kloss, and John Coulter. So we have a lot of stuff to look forward to over the next year.
Yep, sounds like it.
It's going to be, if someone wants to buy all of them, it's probably going to be an expensive collection.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
At one point, I was trying to buy some Mickey ears, the Mickey ear hats more so than the Mickey ear headbands.
Right.
But then they started coming out with more and more, and it's too hard to keep up with them. So now I just buy them when I really like them. Sometimes I buy them to Disney bound. I bought the Wally ears and the Eva ears. Sure. For Disney bounding outfits. If you want a Disney bound as Wally or Eva, that's the easiest easiest Disney bounding because you just either wear all white or all yellow. And then if you buy the ears on top of it, you will get the most compliments. Remember, we were at Epcot and I was Disney bounding as Wally. So I had a yellow shirt and a yellow skirt and I wore the yellow Wally ear hat. I got the most compliments on that Disney bounding outfit. So some of them can be super, super easy.
Right.
But yeah, the point is that I stopped buying, all of them because they were coming out with so many of them. So now I'm a little more selective. I'm sure I'll end up with 1 or 2 pair out of these because they'll be really cute,
Right.
depending on how they're priced.
Sure.
That might help me make my decision. But on that note, as per usual, getting hungry.
Well,
I know everyone's surprised, right?
I'm not.
You're not?
Okay, I am. I don't know.
You need new sound effects.
Maybe on the next exciting episode.
Hi. We crack ourselves up.
Eh.
So on that note, I am going to say thank you for subscribing. That's what I'm going to say.
And I'm going to say thank you for giving us a review.
Thank you for listening,
Yep.
subscribing, sending your feedback, telling your friends,
Absolutely.
making them listen, saying, you better listen, because now you can see us.
Right.
I hope you like watching us or listening to us or watching and listening to us. You know how to find us. 2 Grown-Ups and a Mouse all over the place. Social media, 2 Grown-Ups and a Mouse, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or our website, 2grownupsandamouse.com.
That's right.
Your favorite podcast system, or of course, YouTube.
That's right.
So please listen, subscribe, rate, and review. And on that note, good night,
Good morning.
good afternoon.
Good evening.
How about just bye?
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.